I am a young Ghanaian girl. I am from a place where family is important. Women get dressed in colorful clothes, and houses smell of boiling incense. Where young girls are taught to cook by the age of 12, and where 98% of girls will undergo female genital mutilations by the age of 15. Here is the story of my family. My name is Aisha Sharif. I'm 15 years old and I'm from Guinea, West Africa. I recently found out that every woman in my family has been affected by female genital mutilations. Female genital mutilation is a practice that continues today and affects over 200 million girls around the world. The reason I'm in America today is because my mother did not want me to undergo the procedure or have the same consequences as she did as a woman. It affects you emotionally, it affects the way you view the world, and it didn't really affect me personally because I didn't really undergo the procedure, but it still impacts the way I grew up in New York, and it impacts the woman around me every single day.
This my grandmother, her mother. And here,
Number ni Abba.
number like my grandmother from daddy's side, that's them too. She, with my little sister. They're the one actually who doing all this stuff, but they all passed away now. They all died.
Yeah,
Wow.
those two women. Yeah.
They're the ones who, they're the ones who actually cut them,
Take them to court us, my grandmother and
the grandmother.
Yes, I called them over there. I told them to not cut all my girls, but they not listen. They don't care. Whatever they read, they take the kids and they go to do it. But it's not good. It's not good at all. Yeah. It's so sad. Yeah, if you don't know you don't want it, they do that to your daughter. They just follow you. See, if you go to market, whatever you go, they come and they steal your baby. They go do it. Before you come in, they're done. When the mother coming from market or whatever, they just cry. They can't do nothing because they finish it. All time they told them to not do it. They don't care. If they stop, it's very good. Because they don't help. Nothing. If they cut you and if you don't feel nothing, if you do sex, you only do because people do sex, I'm gonna do it. If it's not, I don't feel nothing by sex. But it's too late, we can do nothing.
Okay, kanta kana do bon kono e kansin naka kesin la cuisse flaka
Anna Gidia, Muso Kambulo mine, Kekansi mine.
And the other girls was there crying, so I was confused.
mena do ka lam de treka
Après Musokorobana Raka Naji.
So they just called me. When they called me, like, ooh,
E Waraka Naji, Naji vraiment Barana passé, et quand Naji Murumina, Manas anesthésie qui a diminué senti, je n'étais pas prête mal entre mes trains quoi.
nagi akan dimi kasira jeri bora nka fon ko din tasara traw fola mebo adimini.
for me as a young girl, the way they take us, bring the way they was fighting me, sit there in my lap and caught me, for me that's like child abuse. And now I can tell now because I live in the United States. They call that here child abuse, but that time in Africa we don't know that.
Comme forcé. Ole kera Naji, so nanta fe Kambori, mais ma c'est chapela. À 8 ans tout c'est fou cela.
Men tre fonin ka for no suno ida for amay me adikala.
Well, at first when I found out it happened to my mom, and when you hear it from someone who is very personal to you, you feel kind of sad knowing that at 9 years old she was getting this done, and like when I was 9 I was coloring and hanging out with friends and going to the park and not really understanding about what my body was or something. I was just kind of carefree. People were already taking her rights as a person at such a young age was just like shocking to me. It just made me want to do something about it. I don't know.
Love Trump's hate! Woo! Love Trump's hate! Woo! Love Trump's hate!
women's rights isn't just an issue in Guinea, it's an issue everywhere, even in New York City, in America. I think it's important for us more than ever to stand up for our rights and stand up for the right to control our own bodies. It impacts every single one of us as women because women need to support women.
If we come together, maybe whatever they're helping us here, if they talk about it, you know, I believe they can stop because it's not fair.
Because who talks about it?
The women like us, people who've been through that, people who have daughters. So I think everybody, when they come together, they can make it stop.